Hi! Welcome to Witchy Life Story. This is a cozy sim, where you play as a witch and you get kicked out of your family because you're not that great at magic, and I think it's just fun. Um, so, let's get into it. Yeah, I'd like to start a new game, because I tried it out for like a hot second just to be sure. So we're gonna go with the basics. I always go by Cree in games like this. I am she, her. I am whiter than white bread. I am kind of chunky. I have tattoos, but I don't want to use those. Where is... There it is. We'll remove that, get my freckles on. Cute blush. Lips are on. Face. I do white hair, red eyes typically, because it matches my Minecraft skin. So let's see, we got Fluffy, not that Fluffy, the other Fluffy. There we go. Slightly darker eyebrows is never a bad idea. Red eyes, go for a cutish button-ish nose. Biggish lips, there we go. Alright. Done all that. Clothes. This is the hard part. So we're gonna go round glasses, unless there's anything else cute. Nope. Round glasses it is. No earrings. I love the straw hat. That's kind of cute. I'm vibing the celestial hat. I don't think any of the other outfits match it though. See if anything matches it. I mean, the ruffles with celestial hat too is... That's a heck of a vibe. I may end up doing the... Yeah. Do we have like a pinkish... Oh, no. We're just cute pink witchy vibes. Got any floral? Oh. The hoops are cute. Alright. That's us. Very pink. Definitely would not traditionally suit a witchy family for sure. I haven't decided if I'm going to read out stuff. I might just read out the stuff from me. Yes, I will hydrate, Pyra. You're aware that every time I have to hydrate, you're technically supposed to hydrate too. As it's a reminder. Okay. My name is Cree von Teasel. I am 18 years old and have a crow familiar named Ramsey. My sound keeps cutting out? It seems to be running fine on my end. Let's do a quick check. Microphones coming out of microphones, headphones coming out of headphones. It could be an internet thing. It's not quite clear up here, it's a little bit rainy. Hopefully it doesn't persist. Could be. Alright, I have a crow familiar named Ramsey. I dislike listening to my gran and people and drama. I like my familiar Ramsey and witchcraft and being me. Hi, Nain. Everyone in my family thinks I'm hopeless, which is why they sent me here, to the village of Flora, to prove I'm worthy of having the Von Teasel family name. Or whatever. Honestly, I wasn't listening all that much when my gran told me. Well, I think this is it. Yeah, the village is pretty small. Do people actually live here? We need to go to the town hall. Right. Gran said something about that. Look at his angry little eyebrows. Whatever. It was their... Well, I guess it was Gran's choice to send me here. The rest of the family just wanted to disown me. Either way, I'm here, aren't I? Isn't that enough? When they could have just... accepted my genius. But no. I acted out a little. They deserved it. And don't tell me you didn't think it was a little funny. I needed to get my frustrations out somehow. I'm sorry your internet's bad, Pyra. No, Cree, that's not how you hold an athame. Cree, why don't you wear the traditional Von Teasel garb? A Von Teasel shouldn't speak like that. Are you sure she's really a Von Teasel? Maybe someone switched her, but... Yeah, I know it's better not to give them any mind, and they're not here to say things. But they're still gonna judge me at the end of it all. Sure, let's head to the town hall. The mayor's supposed to be expecting us or whatever, right? Town hall. I like this map. It's I think the whole game's like hand-drawn, which, like, it looks traditional style hand-drawn. But it's all very cute. Oh, there's even a pond. A little wagon. I like the easel edition there. That is someone's house. But we're going to the town hall. I think this is it. No, you knock. You don't have hands? Use your beak. Hello, I'm Ruth, the mayor of Flora. How can I help you? The mayor. I'm Cree Von Teasel. Cree. Yes. Oh, Pyra, that's rough. Von Teasel. Yes? Is Margie with you? Margie? Marjoram Von Teasel. Oh, my gran. Nope. I see. I'll have you know that dial-up was like 52 kilobytes per second. It's not that bad. It may feel like it. Will Marjoram be joining you later? No? I see. Gran, Marjoram said you'd be expecting us? Well, we were expecting a Von Teasel, but truth be told, we were expecting... the letter. Oh, that's right. My gran said to give this to you. You take a letter out of your pocket and hand it to Ruth. Ruth opens it and starts to read. You notice her face growing more and more... I see. I asked Margie if she could help us with our harvest festival during a critical time, and Margie sends me her grandchild, who needs to prove she's worthy of training. Ruth, was it? Are you okay? I'm sorry, pardon me. I lost focus there for a little. Are you sure? I just should have expected something like this, is all. So you're in trouble? Just a little. But you do know what you're doing. Yeah. But sometimes I don't. And that's where the fun begins. Then tell me, Cree, was it, why do you need to prove you're worthy of training? Shouldn't you be finishing your training at your age? Training is such a structured way of approaching things. I'm more interested in, let's say, throwing things together and seeing what happens. I see. The mayor skims over the letter. This letter also mentions something about a magazine. Magazine? My gran mentioned a magazine? Why did Gran have to mention the magazine? Coventpolitan. That sounds familiar now that I think about it. That's right, it's a Witchcraft Tips magazine, correct? We have a villager who's an ardent reader. Do you now? Just your luck. It was all a big joke, really. No harm was really intended, though I guess the These are interesting choices. The weed cleansing pushed it a little too far. But I wrote all the spells under an alias, Avon Alset. So it's not like Rita's note was a Von Teasel witch. My gran shouldn't have been snooping through my grimoire in the first place. Or rather, Avon Alset's grimoire, even though the whole thing was made up. Of course, of course. So we shouldn't expect any of the same shenanigans? No. And did your grandmother explain what you'd be doing here in Flora? Helping out with a festival or something, yeah? I kind of only half listened. We're hosting our annual harvest ritual festival, the Floralia Festival, in 2 weeks. As you know, the harvest festivals are held to bless our villages and lands with prosperity and abundance. However, for the past more than several years, I'm afraid, our harvest festival has been lacking, and thus Flora has grown smaller and smaller. And this year is looking to follow the same pattern. It's why I reached out to Marjoram. I feel like all our energies are just off somehow. I was hoping she'd help us with our festival, but you got me instead. Perhaps this task means Marjoram trusts you. It seems odd she sent her grandchild to complete such a task if she didn't. More like she wanted to distance me and the family. Sometimes space is just the thing we need. Either way, I suppose we'll just have to make do. How about I show you around and introduce you to some of the villagers? Alright. You, Ruth, and Ramsay make your way down the hall. Ruth knocks on an office door. Come in. Hello, Mel. This is Cree, the witch who'll be helping us with the festival. Oh my goodness. Hello! You look around at Mel's office. You notice all the candles, incense, charms, and magazines. She must be the ardent reader. You must be skilled in aging magic. You look so young. That's because she is. This is my friend's grandchild. I see. Mel is my second in command. She's been a big help coordinating everything for the festival these past years. Yep. And this year's gonna be the best year. I just remembered I have a meeting to go to. If I run, I could still make it on time. Mel, it's right down the hall. Mel runs out the door before you can say anything. She has a lot of energy. That she does. I suppose we should go ahead and make our way around the village. Lead the way. Let's see. We'll go clockwise, I reckon. Anti-clockwise. So, this one first. This is my home. Let's see if anyone's here. You walk into the home and hear someone playing the guitar. That must be Devon. Devon, could you come here for a moment? Oh, sure, Ruth. Wow, this person looks uncomfortable. Maybe we came at a bad time? Devon, this is Cree, the witch I mentioned. Hello. Devon is friends with my granddaughter, Nisha. They'll be writing music for our festival. You got a job! That's awesome! Which one did you get? I am very proud. I know you've been looking for a while. Oh, that's a good position. Computer science is always such a fun thing to teach. Like, I remember being friends with, like, all of my IT students. That's even... not students, teachers. That's even better. Like, 6th to 9th grade, that's, like, a pretty decent level. That's, like, when they know computer stuff, but they don't know all of the computer stuff. So that's actually a really fun thing to teach at that age. Why do I keep buzzing? Because everyone's messaging me at once. But that is so good. Thank you for coming in and letting me know. I would expect you to be. I'm going to continue this now. Great. I think it'll be wonderful. Well, we should let Devon get back to work. Nice meeting you. Devon shuffles their way back upstairs. This is easier when I play Minecraft because then I can just talk to you guys, but I'm also reading from this. I don't have to read, but I feel like if video quality drops, it's easier if I read things out. You approach a cafe. Let's see if Jean's around. Hello, Mayor. How can I help you? Oh, we're just stopping by. This is Cree, the witch helping us out for the festival. I don't think he likes me. I'm wondering if I should move the chat box. If I were to just shift it down here a little. Pull it there. Yeah. Now it's out of the way. Have you met Mel yet? Yes. Jean and Mel are married. Really? I mean, oh, that's nice. Well, we'll be on our way. I just wanted to give you a quick introduction. Goodbye. Jean walks off and tends to a customer. Jean can be quiet, but he's a wonderful baker. Make sure to stop by for a treat sometime. Oh, I love treats. So does Ramsey, apparently. Next stop, cute fountain. Town square? Yeah. You walk to the town square. It's in a state of disarray. This is where we hold the Floralia... does not work well with the tongue. Floralia Festival. I know it looks a little chaotic, but it'll come together, I'm sure. Jonas can be pretty dependable. Can be? Jonas, are you around? Hey, Ruth. Whoa, is that a crow? Did you befriend it or something? Ramsey is my familiar. Familiar? Is that what they call pets these days? Cree is a witch. Oh. Jonas steps back a little. What's his deal? Our usual builder injured himself the other week, so Jonas is taking over in his place. Yep, tomorrow's my first full day in charge. How are things going? Good, I think. Everything should be in tip-top shape by the festival. Good, good. Well, we'll be on our way. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too. Jonas walks away at a brisk pace. A shop. That's right, we do have a store in Flora. Somehow I always forget about this store. How do you forget about a village's single store? You should be able to buy some spell materials here. You approach the shop and try to open the door, but it doesn't budge. In fact, the store looks empty? You should try coming back tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Okay. Last stop. This is the art studio. My granddaughter, Nisha, should be around here somewhere. Oh, what the heck? Now I've got to clean up your mess again. Nisha, is everything okay? Ha, yeah, I just accidentally knocked over some paints is all. Who are you? Nisha, that's not very polite. I'm Cree, your witch for the next 2 weeks. Weren't we expecting someone a lot older? Cree is my friend's grandchild, and a witch in training. A witch in training? Don't we need a witch out of train? It'll be fine. Cree is Von Teasel, after all. Well, we should continue with our introductions. Sure. See you around. Bye. You turn and whisper to Ramsey. I get the feeling she doesn't like us very much. You slow down and put some distance between you and Ruth. Psst, Ramsey. Do you get the feeling people here don't like witchcraft? Ruth turns around. There you are. I thought I'd lost you. I think it's time to show you your home. It's the one with the garden, just this way. This one. Home. You walk into a small cottage. Wow, it seems perfectly in order. Our previous witch used to live here. I'm not entirely sure who maintained it, but hopefully it's to your liking. It's perfect. This cauldron shall serve us nicely. Yes, of course. Make sure to check your mailbox in the morning. That's how we send in our orders. The garden is just through that door. You'll find all the gardening equipment out there too. Then there's your wardrobe and bed. There's also this moon altar the last witch set up. She used it to decorate with items she found around Flora. I think that's everything. We are glad you're here to help us. I'm afraid our village tour has tired me out. I should let you get settled anyway. Tomorrow's your first day on the job. Sure, thanks for the tour. Of course. Goodbye now. Yeah, all those introductions were a little awkward. Why did Gran do this to me? They don't want me here, and I don't want to be here. Getting disowned would have been so much easier. There's got to be a way to get out of this. Yay, Pyra's back. Think, Cree, think. Wait, I've got it. There's a calendar here, right? Let's take a look at it. Ah, boy. Calendar. Yes, this is it. See, there's a full moon on the 8th. We just need to be as... Whoa, that was broken for a second there. As perfect as we possibly can until then. Then, on the full moon, we'll perform a ritual that'll solve all their problems or whatever, right then and there. Cheating? How is that cheating? It's called efficiency? Do you really want to be stuck here for 2 weeks? I didn't think so. Oh, it just doubled that too. We good? Do I really want to go back home though? I don't know. But we need to get out of here first. The rest we can figure out later. Yeah, I guess it's time to get some rest. I'm gonna need it for tomorrow. Okay, so we're here for 2 weeks. I wonder if gameplay is just 2 weeks or if there's more. And I hydrate. I love the little white plants and tchotchkes up there, and there's a coat, and... Oh, I can actually change my appearance entirely. That's cool, I love that. Alright. I just wanted to see if I could change outfits, but no, I can change my entire appearance, including my hair. I can change my pronouns too, which is very cool. Alright, sleepy time. Is it morning already? I think it's time for beauty magic. Uh-huh, I have work to do. No, I thought that was a bad dream. Well, maybe if you didn't remind me, I could have stayed in my ignorant bliss. And everyone will be amazed. Yes, I'll go and check my mail now. Mailbox. Alrighty, what do we have here? Looks like our first request is from Ruth, the mayor. Let's see what intentions and associations we can pull from our letter. Dear Cree, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but I've been feeling a little detached from everyone recently. I've especially felt disconnected from the festival. I do still care, but who knows? Maybe some incense could help me work through things? Sincerely, Ruth. So she's feeling detached. She's feeling disconnected. But she still cares. Looks like Ruth needs some relationship-focused incense. With a pink ingredient and another one associated with Pluto. This won't take long. Gran always blows things out of proportion. Fine, I'll quit complaining and keep reading. Jeez. Cree. It's Mel and I's anniversary soon. Mel likes magic. Perhaps a potion that could help us celebrate our current and future happiness together would be a good gift. Jean. Anniversary, some more love or connection. Orange for celebration. And what planet is that? Is that just the masculine energy? I think so, yeah. Hi, Cree. I hope I'm not bothering you. Could you craft some incense that attracts positive energy? Ideally something that promotes tranquility. Maybe happiness too? Thank you, Devon. Positive energy. Tranquility is blue. And happiness is... Is that satin? I don't know anything. Yeah, none of these seem too complicated. I guess it's time to gather materials and ingredients. We can go to the general store to purchase bottles and stuff, or gather ingredients from the garden. Which one do you think we should do first? I should open my grimoire first? Yes, I'll make sure to make a habit of checking my inventory and active orders. Press G to open your grimoire. Flip through the pages or use the tabs to go to different sections. Okay, so it shows what we have inventory-wise. All the different types of potions and incenses. All the different plants and what to do with them, I guess. Okay, so you water the plants. Dirt some plants. Fertilize other plants? So rose is for love, red and feminine energy. I don't know things. Chamomile is the moon, white and whatever star represents. Cool. Garden weeds, dead nettle, clover, English plantain, dandelion and sorrel. My computer's named Sorrel. Because I like to name my computers and my laptops and just on my devices after poisonous plants. I don't know why, but I do it. Spells fall into 4 categories: love, prosperity, protection, and healing. So that means prosperity, protection, love, prosperity, protection, healing. Okay. Certain spells also require certain specific vessels. They are bottles for potions, bags for charms, little oil bottle for oils, and resin, I'm assuming, for incense. Oh, that's my little... He moves when I talk. And he's a moth. Thank you very much. It's me. I am the moth. It's me. He moves when I talk because it's my little PNG tuber, or what I have for one right now. He doesn't have a mouth, which makes it easier. He just bops. We just bop. Enchantments are magically charged items tuned to the person requesting it. They require a deep understanding of the requestee, their situation, as well as a few special ingredients. So we've got all the various different types of incenses and potions that we can make. And stuff related to villages, I guess, and our orders. The Teasel family flower. So we have 3 orders, 2 incenses and a potion. Okay, whoops. So I guess we have to go out. Actually, it was drawn by Noost. I requested a new icon because I was using one that was someone else's art that, you know, I just taken for a little while there as like my icon, and I was like, you know what, I'd actually like one that was done by someone, an artist I know that I've paid for, so it's, you know, legally mine. And yeah, so it was done by Noost for me. They're also going to be doing me some emojis for when I hit affiliate. You should. They're really good at art. I actually have to remind them quickly that a thing I asked for is due next week. Because the next game of my LARP is next week, and I need an art for the prop things. Okay, so now we go to the village shop, right? Through the door we go. We'll go to the shop first. Oh, she's actually here. Hello. Hello, my name is Jamina. You must be Cree, the new witch? I knew it was a good idea to keep my old stock around. No good throwing things away that someday someone might buy. Prop things you could help with. I've done the tablet. I'm waiting on a click and collect from Officeworks to finish something else. Let me have a quick look at the list, because I know there's a few things I haven't done. Scroll. I still have to figure out... Yeah, fair. I still have to figure out something for one person. They gave me, like, a history, but I haven't figured out what to do with... No, wait, no. We did figure that out. We'll be getting a picture of one of the people on Sunday. I've got to finish writing out something. I think largely I just have to finish writing out a thing and figuring out things for a few PCs that we haven't got stuff for. And one NPC. Possibly. I haven't decided if I want something for that NPC. I also carry some antiques at a premium price. My daughter sends them to me when she's off on her travels. She always says she'll visit with her girlfriend, but we'll see. You know what? I'm suddenly feeling very generous. Take some of this resin and these bottles, vials, and sachets. Free of charge. Though promise me next time you come to my shop you'll buy one of the antiques. Knowing no one here has an appreciation for old things. But now it's time for my mid-morning tea, so I must close the shop. I like the... What is it? The necklace or bracelet thingy here. It looks like it could be a fob watch, but maybe like a pillow box. It's very cute. Enjoy the supplies. Thanks. Yeah, that shopkeeper was pretty generous. But did you see the price tag on those antiques? I hope she was kidding about having to buy them. Anyway, it's off to the garden now, right? To the garden. Honestly, it's a little creepy how well maintained this garden is. Do they really not know who did it? Yes, I know it's my problem now regardless. Gotta pick, water, and weed everything. At least it seems like we've got a compost bin. We can probably use that to turn weeds into fertilizer. Compost bin. Weeds go into the... Yeah, okay. That should help the plants grow a little faster. Yay, gardening. I'll start at the back. Gardening overview. Use the gardening tools to tend to your garden. First, harvest the flowers and herbs with the shears. Make sure to water them after you harvest to ensure they bloom the next day. Though the rose, lavender, rosemary, and chamomile take an extra day to regrow. You can also pull the weeds while using the gardening gloves. The weeds can then be turned into fertilizer at the compost bin. Fertilizer helps the plant's new garden grow faster. Okay, so shears. You know, it's kind of satisfying. Gloves. And then water everything. Yeah, I like the gardening. Alright. And again. And the last one. So all this stuff takes an extra day to grow. Okay, and water. And the compost bin, if I just 3. So the roses take an extra day. Oh. Convenient. I won't harvest those today. I don't know what I'll need tomorrow. That should be everything. Do I really have to harvest and water everything? Fine. Did I miss something? Oh, I actually have to harvest it. Okay, fine. Oh, I actually must have missed something. Okay. I missed that. Figures. Did I miss anything at the front here? No. Can I go now? Gardening done. Looks like I've got everything to start cranking out these spells. Let's get back inside and check out that crafting altar. Crafting altar. It's just a boy. I'm gonna click on him. Am I forgetting anything? Your treat? Okay, okay. 1 crow treat coming up. No, that's enough for today. Gran says too many treats are bad for your beak. That's all my plants. Cool. I got some flowers, herbs, and some bottles. Vials and stuff as base materials. So let's craft some spells. Of course, I don't know what spells, but I'm sure I can figure it out from the info on my grimoire. Pretty sure it said what plants match what. Pretty sure it said what plants match which associations. So let's open it up and go from there. Open your grimoire. Go to the orders tab to see current orders. Click a character portrait to pin their order. Then go to the plants section to match the symbols from the orders to plants. Click the chest of drawers to view your available plant ingredients. There should be 3 plant ingredients total. To make sure to select the type of spell the villager wants to. You can see what base material matches what spell type in the recipe section. Click the base materials on the altar to cycle through the ones you have in your inventory. Once you think you have the right ingredients and base material, click the cauldron to craft the spell. Okay, so we have 2 incenses. I'm gonna open this. Oh. Open the grimoire. Pin this order. She needs love. She needs pink. And Pluto is the allium. We made reconnect incense. Keep crafting. Another incense. We are making this one. Okay, needs the shield, which is rosemary. Pea flower blue. And yarrow. Blessing incense. And finally, we're making a potion, so we don't need to change the bottle. We need love. Orange, which should probably be calendula. Yep. And that's the feminine, so hollyhock is the pink. Oh, I'm a lot of hollyhock. And that's it, we have all 3. All done. Time to deliver these amazing spells. And then everyone will be super impressed and my gran will realize my genius. Hey now, a witch is allowed to dream. Let's get this done. You ready to head out, Ramsey? Wait, you're not coming with me? I gotta do this on my own? Please, Ramsey, don't make me do it. But what if I give you some tasty bug treats later? I know they're your favorite. Fine, be that way. See if I ever help you again with a situation you loathe. Oh, I gotta do it again because I clicked it again. My bad. Alright, we are going to the village. Stupid Ramsey. Didn't make him a special snack. Made of... Dang. What? Why do crows have to like everything? Whatever, I'll just make these deliveries. How bad can talking to strangers in a strange village be? We'll go from the top down this time. Talk to Ruth. First delivery, Cree. You've got this. You walk up and knock on the door. Cree, good to see you. Can I help you with something? Yep. I've got your order. Which is the Reconnect incense. One batch of Reconnection incense, handmade by yours truly. Wonderful, how exciting. These should help me get back into the swing of things. Are you not excited about the festival? Oh, I wouldn't say that. It's just been hard to motivate myself recently. Perhaps my old age is finally catching up to me. How long have you been the mayor of Flora? Maybe 40 or so odd years now? 40 years? It does sound like a long time when you put it that way. You must be like the best mayor ever to get elected for 40 years straight. Now, I don't know about that. Mostly I ran uncontested. Flora is a small village, so there aren't many people vying for my position. Though I suppose Flora hasn't always been small. So much has changed over the years, especially the festival, and perhaps not for the better. Sorry, you don't want to hear the grumbles of an old lady. No worries. My spells can fix anything. This must be the ego I've read so much about. Though I could probably use some of that energy. So could my gran. She's always all, Cree, magic doesn't fix things. It aids in the fixing of things. There's a difference. Grandmothers. We are the ones that ruin all the fun. Does that mean a grandmother shouldn't be in charge of the festival? That is a good question. Young people like you give us oldies energy, though. We've got to do our best to keep up. I love this festival because of the energy of everyone coming together towards a common goal. Not that everyone isn't working hard now. I know they are, but sometimes it doesn't feel the same. Well, for me at least. Oops, here I go again with my grumbles. Wait, were you only excited for the festival because other people were excited for the festival? I wouldn't say that's entirely true, because that would mean you were never truly excited for the festival. Now, just hold on a second. It's part of my job as mayor to make sure others are excited, not just my... I think I know why you've run uncontested all these years. Being mayor's exhausting. Having to keep everyone happy to make sure you're happy? That sounds like... Ruth? It's that same expression from yesterday. Did you lose focus again? What? What the... Greetings, Cree. Are you excited for the festival? It's just around the corner, you know, and there's still so much to get done. What's going on? I do hope you enjoy your stay in Flora. We're so happy to have your assistance during this time. I must get back to my mayoral duties if you don't mind. Have a lovely rest of your day. Ruth subtly, but definitively, pushes you out the door. Is this usually what happens on deliveries? My gran did not prepare me enough for this. Alright. Talk to Jean. What's that smell? You approach the door to Jean's home and see the door slightly ajar with smoke coming out of it. Oh no! Jean! Are you in there? My first day on the job and my client might be burning to a crisp. But at least it's not my fault. Jean is in there. I've got to get him out. Hang on, Jean, I'm coming in. You run into the house and see Jean covering his mouth as he tries to fan out the smoke with a towel. Let me get the windows. You run around opening all the windows. Once opened, the smoke quickly dissipates from the house. What happened? Are you okay? Jean looks down at a baking sheet full of burnt something. I see. Well, I've got your potion. Jean, maybe ignoring you, starts cleaning up the burnt mess. I guess I'll, just leave this on the counter? I'll take that as a yes. You put the potion on the counter and take a peek at Jean. He looks very angry. Maybe chatting will help take his mind off things? So it's your anniversary? Do you have any fun plans? How long have you been... Please leave. Huh? Now? Okay. He's mean. My other delivery was much better. At least there's only one more left. Talk to Devon. You arrive at Ruth and Nisha's home, hoping to catch Devon. They seemed pretty nervous the last time you met. You should probably do your best not to make any sudden movements. Hi, Cree, right? Are you here to deliver the spell? Yep. Just let me find it. Here it is. Blessing incense. Thanks. I hope Ruth and Nisha like them. They seem to be more talkative today than yesterday. You wonder why? Back home, my family uses these to cleanse our house once a season. It's just a little ritual we do, but I've always liked it. You have a witch back in your village? Yep, he's been around for ages. Everyone in the village loves him, though I think our village is a little more open to magic than Flora. Not that that's a bad thing. Yeah, I can't tell if folks are happy to have me here or not. Their welcoming was a little odd, though I guess I wasn't exactly what they asked for. I'm sure they are. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Huh? I'm not upset. You're not? Not at all. What they think isn't my problem. Oh. What? You aren't worried about what other people think? Not really. Is that a good or a bad thing? Who cares? I'm a little jealous, even with your quirks. Quirks? You seem like a very secure person. I very much enjoy being me. Even though you must feel lonely not knowing anyone here. I have Ramsey, and your grandmother sent you here without telling you the complete truth. How do you know about that? Also, the pressure of not failing so you can complete your training must be a lot to deal with. News travels way too fast in small villages. Is this what it's normally like talking to other people? Because I suddenly feel very heavy. Oh no, I did it again, didn't I? Nisha says I have a way of reaching into people's souls and crushing them. Is this witchcraft? No, just me projecting my anxieties. Sorry. Wait, does this mean you're nervous? Only because because I'm nervous too. Nisha didn't tell me anything about having to compose the music for the festival. I just thought she wanted to hang out all summer when she asked me to come here, and when I confronted her about it, she said, oops, and thought she mentioned it. She what? Time to rise to the challenge, and show Nisha who's boss. I don't think I have that kind of energy. Be bold, Devon. Be brave. But I don't want to be bold or brave. I just wanted to hang out this summer. Now the pressure's on to perform in front of a bunch of people I don't know. Oh no, Devon's starting to look like they did yesterday. Time for an emergency subject change. How long have you and Nisha been friends? She was one of the first people I met at school. In a way, I would find that these drawings slid under my door every morning. Eventually I put two and two together and realized it was mornings after I'd been practicing my music. One night I stayed up and waited for the drawing, and I caught Nisha in the act. She'd been making drawings inspired by whatever I was playing at the time. She was embarrassed when I caught her, but as soon as we started talking, it was like we'd always known each other. Wow, that's, like, almost romantic. Yeah, it kind of is. I guess anything that feels like fate is. Maybe both of us being here in Flora right now is also fate, too? Oh no, this is awkward. Time for another emergency change of subject. I don't have friends! That was not an emergency change of subject. Wait, like, none at all? That explains a lot. That's fine, though. I'm not great at making friends, either. Honestly, I think it's pretty hard, opening up to people, putting yourself out there. Maybe us nobodies of Flora should stick together. You know, I'm usually not this forward with people, but I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay. So does this mean we're friends now? I would say so. We're friends now. We're friends now. I'll let you get back to work. I'm sure you have lots to do. Bye, friend. Bye! A new friend? That isn't a familiar? Thank the triple goddess that was the last delivery. I can't tell if my heart's fluttering or pounding. Which means at least I get to go home now. I think I'm ready for a nap. Back to sleep. I'm home! Delivery's completed and I'm exhausted. How was my first day? I think I decided people are weird. Yes, I'm trying, but this whole fitting in thing is hard. I guess everyone seemed friendly except that Gene guy. He kicked me out of his house. And before you ask, no, I did not nearly set it on fire. He did. I actually tried to save him. But I guess Devin and I are friends now because they also don't have friends, or at least not many. And the mayor seems a little off. I don't know. It's been a weird day. I think I just want to go to sleep now. Yeah, just gotta keep it up until the full moon, and then all will be sorted. Sleep. It's morning again. And we have more orders already. Looks like we've got another full day ahead of us. Guess we better get it started. Alright, first things first, I'm gonna harvest the garden. No, I was low on some things, not on all. All this stuff takes 2 days, so I'll check the amounts I need. Make that. And see what we're dealing with. Huh, looks like Ramsey's trying to get my attention. Maybe I should talk to him. Hey, bud. Huh, you got something for me? But only if I give you a treat first. Okay, okay. One crow treat coming up. Oh wow, is this a rose quartz? Where'd you find this? It's a secret, and there's lots more where that came from? Then let's make a deal. If I give you treats, you'll find me more crystals, okay? Yay, shiny things. When you find more of these, let me know. Crystals are always useful for witchcraft. Alright, what do we got? Hello, Cree. This is my first time writing to a real witch. So exciting. Anyway, I'm dealing with a stubborn supplier that won't give me what I need. Do you have a charm to change my circumstances? I still have much to do. Best regards, Mel. So, dealing with a stubborn supplier is like a protect you in like a pink. And that's the sun symbol. I know that one. Yo, Cree, my stomach is in knots. I'm so nervous about this whole being in charge thing. How do I tell people what to do? Are they even gonna like me? You got a potion for that? Help, Jonas. Oh, I know that one. That's Jupiter. I think. I don't know symbols anymore. Hey, Cree. You know I'm working on that art piece for the festival. Well, I'm trying to look into my inner outer self for that spark, and if you know what I mean, what do you say about helping me achieve my artistic greatness with a potion? Okay. Let's make some stuff. Open it up, get to orders, start here. So, for protection, we want rosemary. For the sun, we want calendula and hollyhock. For the pink. No, wait. That's geranium. And it's going to be a charm. Overcome charm. It's a potion and a potion. Okay, Jonas needs a potion to tell people what to do. So chamomile, pea flower, geranium. Leadership potion. That's cute. And another potion. This time for Nisha. Nisha wants a potion for artistic greatness. So, chamomile, yarrow, and calendula. Inspiration potion. Now we go deliver them. Okay, heading out to the village. I should check in on my deliveries from yesterday, but I already helped them. Just to do it. But my spells are perfect. It's just nice. I suppose I can find the time. I'm going. So, not only do I need to make deliveries today, but I also need to check on yesterday's deliveries. That full moon ritual better work, or else this is going to be a long 2 weeks. Alright, we'll go anti-clockwise again. So, talk to Mel. You walk into Mel's office and see her seated at her desk. She's looking down at a stack of paper on her desk intensely while mumbling something. She looks swamped, but... Mel, I have your... Is that it? Is that my spell? Mel snatches the spell from your hands. An overcome charm. Yes, made from rosemary, calendula, and... Do I sense... geranium? Wow, how'd you know? Oh, I'm just a long-time subscriber of Coventpolitan. Oh, right. You know it? Of course you know it. I do all their rituals. I was doing one just now when you walked in. Their morning go-getter ritual. Have you tried it? No. How silly of me. Of course you haven't. I'm sure you do much bigger rituals than that. Do you do big rituals? I asked them the silly question, didn't I? Though, I have another question. I promise this one isn't silly. Okay, but I really have to... You see, I recently tried a ritual from Coventpolitan that I don't think worked as it should have. But I'm sure it was me and not the ritual. I'm sure the editors at Coventpolitan are very strict about the content in their publication. Anyways, this ritual. I was looking to gain some insight into a particular problem. This ritual recommended burning some weeds for a weed smoke cleanse. Oh no. So I did, but the weeds gave a very pungent smell. Maybe I shouldn't have burned them in the office? People definitely got the wrong idea. But it didn't help that the smoke triggered my allergies and my eyes turned very, very red. Needless to say, that ritual only caused a lot of problems. So, do you know what I possibly did wrong? That witch is a total phony. Oh, really? Do you know them? Know them. We're arch rivals. That sounds serious. Do you want me to write to the editors and complain? No need. They've already been banned from writing to that magazine ever again. Time to get the subject off Coventpolitan. So what's the big task you have today? It's a doozy, alright. I thought I had it set up months ago, but of course something comes up and sends all my planning out the window, and of course they charge you 10 times more than anyone, anytime you need a supplier at the last minute. But people need to relieve themselves, and we can't have that happening in the bushes. The portable toilets. Yes, the portable toilets. And I figured a spell could help me. I don't think this charm will help you find toilets. I know where to find the toilets. It's about getting those who have the toilets to take me seriously and give me the toilets. Gotcha. Then show him who's boss. Fantastic. The festival won't be ruined after all. Ruined? Yes, not a single thing can go wrong with this festival or everything will be ruined. Our reputation's at stake. Sounds like you're under a lot of pressure. course I am. The mayor depends on me to see this through. The fate of Flora is in my hands. Is this the first festival you've helped organize? No, I've helped organize the Floralia Festival for the past 5 years or so. But this year just feels different. The mayor has stepped aside, whether or not she'll admit it. Our chief builder has injured himself, so now we have to rely on my goofball brother. And even though I'm super excited to have a real witch in town, I can't help but feel like, successful or not, this festival is going to be the beginning of a new life in Flora. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all of that. But there's no time to get down about all that. I need to get those toilets. Then figure out the prizes for the pickle eating contest. And after that, we still need to put together the performance schedule. I wonder how Devon's compositions are coming along. I'll have to check in with them about that. Logistics. But everything fine, because we have magic. That's right. And my magic's the best. Just you wait and see. With you here, all the work in the world would be possible. I think I could get used to this. Mel? Here it is, that feeling. Just your presence is such an inspiration. Time to tell those portable toilets who's boss. You do that. I will. Then I shall leave you to it. Farewell, Mel. You arrive at Jonas's house and knock on the door. Hello? No one answers. You put your ear to the door and hear someone rustling inside. Well, if he's not going to answer the door... You go to leave the potion outside when suddenly the door opens. The potion! Quick, get inside. Jonas grabs you by the arm and pulls you into his home. Hey! It's trashed with clothes thrown everywhere. Let go of me! Right. Sorry about that. Listen, I need your help. You already have the potion? We'll get to that, but first, I need to know. Does this outfit look leadershipy enough? Your next line is, yes, Jonas, you look like a boss. Yes, Jonas, you look like a boss. Wait, what? Gee, thanks. I really needed the confidence boost. How did you... Obviously, I tried on all my shirts and then decided this one. Duh. No, I'm talking about... Oh, right, the potion. So, do I just drink it? Hang on, I'm the witch here. That's why I'm asking you about the potion? You give up. I give up. Yes, you just drink the potion. And the bottle's been properly sterilized and stuff? Yep. Cool. Jonas starts shifting back and forth. I think I know what's up. Never used magic before, have you? I've read about it. Yeah, where? In magic books, duh. And what magic books might those be? The ones that people keep on shelves and stuff, obviously. Then you should know perfectly well how to drink a potion. I'll be on my way. No, I mean, totally, sure, but also, like, can you stay? It's just, you know, my oldest, Mel gets that. What is it, Cosmopolitan magazine? Oh no, here we go. And I've seen what happens when Mel did that weed cleansing. You really don't need to worry about any of that happening with this potion. The spell is completely safe, made by a trained witch and all. If you say so. Here goes nothing then. Jonas chugs the potion, polishing it from one go. It kind of makes you want to mess with him, but you shouldn't. But you want to. Impressive. Thanks, I've been practicing. Most people just take a sip every morning. I wonder how the effects will change when you drink it all at once. You mean I wasn't supposed to? Why didn't you say anything? Or write something on the label that says sip once per day? Wait, where's the label on this thing? My first day on the job and I've already screwed up. I just want to, like, do a good job at this job, you know? I know everyone just thinks I'm some young punk, and maybe they're not wrong about that. But my boss put me in charge, so I want to make him proud, you know? Actually, I kind of don't. Huh? Making people proud isn't something I'm particularly good at. Right, Nisha mentioned you being a flunky witch or something. How does Nisha know? But it's not like you want to fail, right? Of course not. So maybe it's sort of the same, but still different. People seem to grow in all sorts of ways. Some just need different fertilizers. Yeah, different fertilizers than others. That came out weird. You're a plant person, so I tried to make a plant analogy, but, don't worry. I thought it was cute. Cute? Oh, anyway, I guess I should let you get on with your day. Yeah, about the side effects? You'll be fine, but you know where to find me if anything weird happens. Cool, will do. Good luck on your first day. On to Ruth. Let's check in on Ruth. First check-in. Hopefully everything with the spell went smoothly, and if it didn't, I better not hear about it. At least it's a beautiful day. Maybe getting stuck here for 2 weeks won't be so bad if the weather stays like this. Cree, hello. Good. Ruth looks like she's returned to normal. Ruth, I was on my way to see you. Oh, do you have that spell I requested? Spell? What spell? It's marinating? Don't worry, I didn't order another spell. Oh, phew. Though I suppose I now know what excuse you'll use when lying. Why are all old ladies so conniving? You'll understand when you've seen as much as we have. Anyway, why were you coming to see me? Oh, right, I was just going to ask how the spell worked out. I used the reconnect incense before leaving for my walk. Oh, sorry for interfering then. Somehow I think that means they're working. But you're supposed to reconnect with the village, right? Which you are part of, at least for the time being. A long walk helps me reground when I'm feeling out of sorts. Do you ever go on long walks? Not really. Long naps are more my thing. So I've heard. Like that tree over there, I feel it's calling me. You can go nap if you want. Probably have work or something else to do. You notice Ruth staring off at the village in the distance. She has a sad smile on her face. I'm curious to see how much you help our little village. I imagine it must feel like an overwhelming task. You don't know us, we don't know you, and yet we're relying on each other. What happened to Flora? Change. Some we were prepared for, some we weren't. At some point, I started feeling like I couldn't keep up. A failing harvest festival was the consequence. That all sounds very cryptic. I suppose it does. Perhaps even after all these years, I'm still trying to process it. Do you actually like Flora? Of course I do. It's just at my age you start reflecting a bit more and realize much you still don't know. And how much you could have done but didn't. Still sounds pretty cryptic to me. Don't you ever have thoughts or feelings too hard to put into words? I'm good at putting everything into words. Maybe too good according to my gran. I have thoughts and feelings about everything, all the time, even now. That sounds like a lot. Anyway, I should probably continue my walk. This village needs its mayor to be in tip-top shape. Sure, I should be on my way too. What is this feeling? Is something the matter? No, nothing at all. Are you sensing the color red? But Ruth isn't wearing red. In fact, you don't see any red around at all. Are you sure? Yep, nope, I'm sure. Should really be going though. Witchy duty's calling and all. Bye. You run away from Ruth. Red usually means something with attraction or appreciation. Maybe there's some connection between Ruth and the color red. Maybe something to do with her connection to Flora. I've just never had a feeling like this before. I should take note of this in my grimoire. Bakery. You arrive at Jean's cafe and peek inside. Ugh, do I really have to check in on Jean? If it's anything like yesterday, at least it'll be quick. Though I wonder if I'll have those weird feelings again. But I don't like Jean, so I doubt it. Doesn't seem like he's trying to burn the place down today, that's good. Maybe I'll just tell Ramsay I paid a visit and sneak. Do you need something? Ah! Jean walks up as you're peeking through the window. I was just stopping by to ask how the potion worked out yesterday. Want to come inside? Sure. You and Jean go into the cafe. Jean walks behind the counter. All the cakes and cookies are so fancy. What's something this fancy doing in a town this small? Would you like a slice of cheesecake? Oh, yes, please. Jean brings over the most decadent slice of cheesecake you've ever seen. It's dark chocolate, with a chocolate crust and shavings on top. This must be a lot of chocolate. You take a bite. It is indeed a lot of chocolate, but... Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you. I made this last night for our anniversary. Mel liked it, so I decided to make another one for today. She liked the potion too, by the way. Why does Jean look so uncomfortable? Is there something going on here? Mel says spells can help people. Is that true? Define help? I see. Mel tries lots of spells at home. Jean looks over at a trash can. Do you need a spell for some... No. Oh, okay. I'm working on madeleines for the festival. Oh, loves to have a cookie? They're a cake. Do you have any ready? Can I try one? I'm still working on them. Is it a complex recipe? Lots of technique. I could probably make a spell to help. Did you say something wrong? If you want... A customer. Jean stares at you. Don't mind me. I need to get going anyway. Thanks for the cheesecake. It was incredible. Thank you. You leave the cafe. I guess that was only a little awkward, and I got a delicious cake out of it. I feel like there's a lot of artistry in Jean's work. Huh. Is it happening again? Purple this time? Why am I suddenly sensing purple? The cake definitely wasn't purple. Did he slip something funny in there? Maybe it's because I said there was an artistry in Jean's work. Yeah, that seems more likely. Ugh, these feelings are so strange, though. I'm gonna make a note in my grimoire. I should look at that. Is it under villages? Yeah. Ruth is red. Jean has purple. Stop at the shop, see what she's got. Oh my god, they really are expensive. Well, at least these are reasonably priced. Better to keep at least 3, just in case. And talk to Devon first. These check-ins have gone well so far. I do wonder what those strange feelings I've been having are, though. You walk into the music studio. Cree, my new friend. I didn't order a spell, did I? No. I'm just checking in on how the home blessing went. Oh, it was really lovely. Ruth got into it and cooked and showed me a big, huge dinner. We could barely finish all the food. Devon looks away as if they suddenly remembered something. Is everything alright? Oh, sorry. I'm just thinking about music. Oops, are you in the middle of composing something? Sort of? More like in the middle of thinking about what kind of things I should be composing. I can get going then if you want. I was just planning on stopping by real quick anyway. No, it's not a problem. Actually, I was just thinking about taking a little tea break. Would you want to join me? Would I? Don't you know I'm an expert tea brewer? Whoa, a tea expert? I'm afraid I only have black tea. No worries, as long as you have cream and honey. I do, just let me get the water going. You take a seat at a little table in the music studio. Devon brings over a tray with 2 mugs, cream and honey. Do you need help with anything? Don't worry, I think I've got... Suddenly, Devon trips over their feet. You get up and catch them, and the tray just in time. Look, I'm flirting with everyone. I should probably hook up Devon and Nisha, and I will. Devon's face grows red. The tea. Is it alright? I think so. Let's get everything on the table. Yeah, thanks for catching me, by the way. Of course. Oof, get yourself together, Cree. Devon pours the tea into the mugs. So this is a music studio. Yep, there are lots of instruments here too. It's great. Can you play all of them? No, I mostly play guitar, but I can also play the piano. Can I hear you play something? Oh, never mind. You don't have to if you don't want to. Thanks, it's not that I don't want to, it just takes me a bit to work up the courage. You should probably save your courage for the festival then. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Devon starts to look a little queasy. Maybe it's time to talk about something else. So, how do you like Flora so far? It's lovely. Everyone's been really welcoming, even though they all seem a little on edge. I guess it's a pretty busy time right now. My village isn't too dissimilar when they're busy preparing for our festival. Have you made any more friends? Just you so far. Nisha says she'll introduce me to some of her other friends soon, though. Suddenly, Devon grows serious. What's up? I have a question for you. Sure, ask away. You don't seem like that bad of a person. Gee, thanks. Sorry, that came out wrong. What I mean to ask is, why? Why what? Why don't you have any friends? Other than me, of course. Ramsey's enough for me. But don't you want to at least talk to other witches sometimes too? Witches tend to be pretty solitary. By choice, or is it more lifestyle driven? I guess we do have to study a lot. Well, I don't, but others do. And there's a lot of spending time with... Sorry, I yawned. A lot of spending time with nature and stuff, so I don't know. Hard to make time? I guess I've spent most of my time with just my gran. We would attend the occasional ritual, but my gran is pretty solitary most of the time. I thought the Von Teasels were an illustrious family, though. We are, but I guess you could say they don't like me much. I'm too much, according to them. If it wasn't for Gran, I don't think I would have been trained as a witch at all. I'm sorry, but you must be pretty close to your Gran then. Yeah, but she still tells me no all the time too. Flora sounds like a pretty big change for you then. I suppose it is. Don't worry, I'll help you figure it out. That's what friends are for. Thanks. I'm glad we're friends. Me too. Life is always easier when you've got people to help you along the way. Well, I should probably get back to work. Music doesn't write itself, unfortunately. Yeah, I can head out. Glad the home blessing was successful. See ya. Bye. Devon's really sweet, but I wonder if their nervousness will prevent them from following their dreams. White. This feeling again. The color white? Why am I thinking about that right now? I guess it tends to represent dreams and hope and stuff. What are these feelings, though? What is this why Ramsey wanted him to check in with people? I'll write this last on my grimoire too. Maybe I'll ask Ramsey and see if he knows anything about them. Last one, Nisha. You enter the studio to find Nisha sitting cross-legged on the floor. Her eyes are closed and she's muttering something. You take a few steps closer to figure out what's going on. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. What are you doing? Meditating, obviously. Now feel your energy flow through your arms down to your fingertips. Inhale, exhale. You know you're not supposed to talk while meditating, right? Silence is kind of the point. I am not the one talking, it's my mind. I'm just identifying with what it's saying. Inhale, exhale. Right. Well, I had that spell you asked for. Nisha jumps up from the floor. The frustration melts off her face. Great, the meditation stuff was not really doing it for me anyway. Probably because it wasn't really meditation. Whatever, I just followed what they said to do in Cosmopolitan, okay? Does everyone in this town read that? Mel usually leaves her issues on her desk. I read them whenever I visit my gran at Town Hall. I hear you're a pretty big fan too. No, I'm not. In fact, never mind. Wait, does Nisha know about... So, how's the art coming along? Oh, well... right, the inspiration potion. Creative block, is it? It's not... I'm not blocked. I'm just trying to reach new heights. It's a process. Okay. Okay, what? You're in a gestation period. I get it. It's not like I asked to be here. If I had it my way, I'd be at art school for the summer with my friends. But Gran just had to throw me her grand eyes when she asked me to paint this mural. I couldn't say no. Grans indeed. I don't even know why they still put on this stupid festival. No one's cared in like 100 years. Okay, not 100, since I remember when it still used to be fun like 20 years ago. What made the festival fun back then? Oh, I don't know. I was a kid, so everything just felt more magical. Farmers came to show off their best crops from that year. Artisans sold all kinds of goods I'd never seen before. The first time I asked someone out was to go on a date to the festival, but they said no and that festival was lame. So maybe I'm always just a little more into it than everyone else. Aw. Nothing like your first rejection. The first of many from that period. But that's okay. If they knew me now, they'd regret it. So has something changed about the festival? People moved away, and now that I'm older, I guess I see that the work it takes to put on. And it's like, for what? The expectations seem so high this year because you're here. Everyone assumes that means we're going to be a massive success. Nisha glares at you. But I found that letter that your gran wrote my gran. Oh no. And I know all about Cosmopolitan and why you're here. That explains what Devon said, and Jonas. But I've kept Cosmopolitan's part to myself, for now. So don't think I don't have my eye on you. Because if this festival isn't a success, and if things stay the same way as they are now, I see. You care too much. As if. Once I chug this potion and create the masterpiece of masterpieces, it'll be all over and done with. Then I can move on to making art that matters. I thought you didn't trust my magic. With enough willpower, I can overcome your subpar spells. There are limits to willpower, and also, if you just want to get it done, couldn't you just throw paint on a wall? That's like modern or whatever, right? And endure the wrath of my Gran? Absolutely not. Your Gran doesn't seem very wrathful. You don't know her like I do. I can see it now. Gran walks up to my mural, looks at it, and she takes a deep breath. Then she turns to me, smiling, and says, "How nice!" Oh my god, I'm like already melting. This is too much. I'm being dead serious here. My Gran's like a demon of an art critic. I'm not buying it. Fine, but don't say I didn't warn you. I'm not in charge of the festival's art, so it's not my problem. But it is your problem if any aspect of this festival disappoints my Gran, correct? Fine. I'll make sure to keep an ear out for your Gran's sinister, kindly words. You better. Now I think it's time I downed this potion and got to work. Good luck with that. Back home. Hey, bud. Tell me things. Huh, you got something for me? Only if I give you a treat. Treat time. Didn't I already give you a treat? You sneaky bird. You can't fool me. Is that everything? Did I talk to everyone? I did talk to everyone. Let's look at this. Oh, I can put stuff on here. That's amazing. I can do tarot readings. Let's do a 3-card spread. Lets you look deeper into a situation by revealing the past's influences, the present's current state, and what the future holds for the situation. So you ask a question, then you draw, typically. So our question is, how's streaming doing? We have the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil. Whoa, what happened? Okay, so the Emperor, authority, responsibility, ambition. So, the past is represented by ambition. Yeah, we're ambitious. The present is a consequence of our actions, cycles, adapting, change, flow. Things are changing, we're getting into things. And the Devil. The future, overwhelmed, obsession, sense of humor, confusion. So it's saying that I have the ambition to start with the streaming thing. I have to learn to change and adapt to actually being able to do it, especially with like time constraints and stuff. And then in the future, I might get overwhelmed. I'm already overwhelmed by a lot of stuff, so it makes sense that I could get overwhelmed. It could become like a very intense hobby, etc. I like that this is an option. That's pretty cool. What else have we got? Can put stuff on the shelves. Can look at what herbs we got. I can swap out the herb, can I? I can. Would you look at that? We'll swap it out for calendula. I like, no, please, yeah. Funky, alright. Bedtime. Did I check it on everyone today? Sounds like everyone appreciated their spells. I gotta try some of Jean's cake, had tea with Devon, and I think Ruth is kind of depressed or something. Maybe she needs to have tea and cake. Yep, it sounds like we're still on track for the full moon. I'm not sure if something's wrong per se, but I had these strange feelings after checking in with people today about their orders. Like, after talking to them, I started sensing colors. I think the colors relate to them, but I'm not sure. I wrote them all down in my grimoire, but I don't know if the information's useful or not. You don't know either? I guess I'll keep writing these feelings when I get them. Yeah, it couldn't hurt. And we're going to end the day. And honestly, I've been talking for a solid 2 hours. And I'm sick. No, not even 2 hours. Hour and a half, my bad. And I might wrap up for now for this. I might come back after lunch, play Minecraft or something. But I'm going to wrap up for now, do some things that I need to do. And I might come back streaming some Minecraft or something later. So we are going to wrap it up from here for now. I hope everyone has a good rest of their morning. There's not much left of it. And I will see you later if I pop on. Alright. Thank you for watching for now.